Did you know your daily oatmeal might quietly harm your heart, depending on what you mix in? It's a tough truth to hear, especially if you're someone who's tried to make healthier choices as you've gotten older. Oatmeal has a good reputation, and for good reason. On its own, it's gentle on the stomach, full of soluble fiber, and great for managing cholesterol and blood sugar. But here's what most people don't realize. Once you start adding the wrong toppings or mix-ins, many of which are marketed as healthy, that same bowl can quietly turn into a sugar bomb, a metabolic stressor, or even a long-term threat to your organs. After 60, your body becomes more sensitive to blood sugar spikes, additives, and certain fats. Your digestion slows down, your insulin response changes, and your liver and kidneys work a little harder to filter out what they used to handle with ease. What you put in your oatmeal can either help your body or quietly overwhelm it. And the scary part is, most people don't even know which ingredients are doing the damage. In this video, we're looking at 7 foods that are often added to oatmeal by older adults, and why each one could be doing far more harm than good. Some of these might surprise you. Others, you may have trusted for years. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and how to make sure your oatmeal remains the health-boosting meal you intended it to be. Stay with us until the end, because just removing 1 or 2 of these from your routine could mean better energy, more stable blood sugar, and even protection for your liver, kidneys, and heart. Your breakfast should never work against you, especially when it's something you eat every single day. Number 1, brown sugar. Brown sugar might seem harmless. After all, it's often seen as the healthier alternative to white sugar. But the truth is, your body doesn't see much of a difference. Brown sugar is still sugar. It still causes rapid spikes in your blood glucose levels, which is especially risky as you get older. Over time, these repeated sugar surges can wear down your insulin response, leading to weight gain, inflammation, and a higher risk of type 2 diabetes, even if you're not diagnosed yet. For seniors, the stakes are even higher. A high-sugar breakfast can cause an energy crash by mid-morning, make arthritis symptoms worse, and even contribute to cognitive fog. And since brown sugar is often added without measuring, it's easy to go overboard. Just 2 tablespoons can contain over 20 grams of sugar. That's nearly your full recommended daily limit in 1 scoop. What to do instead? If you like a bit of sweetness, try cinnamon, which helps regulate blood sugar, or a sprinkle of chopped dates or stevia in moderation. You can also mash in a quarter of a ripe banana for natural sweetness and added potassium. The bottom line? Brown sugar turns your healthy oatmeal into a dessert in disguise, and your heart, liver, and blood vessels can feel the effects over time. Number 2, flavored yogurt. A spoonful of flavored yogurt on your oatmeal may seem like a healthy upgrade. It's dairy, it has probiotics, right? But most flavored yogurts, especially fruit-flavored ones, are loaded with added sugars and artificial sweeteners that do more harm than good. Just 1 small container can contain 12 to 20 grams of added sugar, sometimes more than a candy bar. For older adults, that much sugar can increase the risk of insulin resistance, promote inflammation in the joints, and contribute to abdominal fat, which is particularly dangerous as it surrounds vital organs. Even low-fat or diet yogurts can be problematic. To make up for the flavor lost by removing fat, many brands add corn syrup, thickeners, and chemical flavorings, which can upset your digestive system and interfere with gut health, something many seniors are already managing carefully. A better option? Stick with plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt or natural yogurt. It's higher in protein, lower in sugar, and still gives you the probiotic boost for digestion. You can add natural flavor with fresh berries, a dash of cinnamon, or a few crushed walnuts for heart health. The takeaway: that fruit-flavored yogurt might taste like a treat, but it can sabotage your blood sugar and gut health first thing in the morning. Number 3, artificial sweeteners. It's tempting to swap sugar for zero-calorie sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, Splenda, or saccharin to make your oatmeal diabetic-friendly. But here's the hidden danger. Artificial sweeteners may be sugar-free, but they aren't necessarily safe, especially for older adults. Studies suggest that these sweeteners can disrupt your gut microbiome, the healthy bacteria that play a crucial role in digestion, immunity, and even mental clarity. For seniors, an unbalanced gut can mean more than an upset stomach. It can lead to increased inflammation, weakened immunity, and nutrient absorption problems. What's more, artificial sweeteners can actually increase sugar cravings over time by confusing your brain's reward system. This can lead to overeating, poor dietary choices later in the day, and unintended weight gain. And for some people, particularly older adults who may be taking multiple medications, artificial sweeteners have been linked to headaches, dizziness, and mood changes. Smarter substitute? Try a small amount of natural sweeteners like raw honey, pure maple syrup, or mashed bananas in moderation. They offer trace nutrients and are easier for your body to recognize and process, especially when combined with fiber-rich oats. The takeaway: artificial sweeteners might look harmless on the label, but inside your body, they can quietly wreak havoc. Number 4. Flavored syrups, maple-flavored, caramel, vanilla, etc. They may smell heavenly and add that rich, dessert-like taste to your oatmeal. But flavored syrups are one of the most deceptive additives out there, especially for seniors watching their blood sugar, weight, and heart health. Here's why. Many commercial syrups labeled maple-flavored or butter caramel don't contain any real maple or butter. Instead, they're made from high-fructose corn syrup, artificial flavorings, and preservatives. These additives can cause spikes in blood sugar, something older adults with diabetes or prediabetes need to avoid at all costs. High-fructose corn syrup, in particular, has been linked to insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, increased belly fat and cholesterol levels, chronic inflammation, which can worsen arthritis and other age-related conditions. Even worse, flavored syrups often include artificial colors and chemical stabilizers, ingredients that your liver and kidneys must work extra hard to process. As we age, these organs naturally become less efficient, making toxic buildup more likely over time. Healthier swaps? Use pure maple syrup sparingly. It's less processed and contains antioxidants. Or try cinnamon, nutmeg, or vanilla extract for flavor without added sugar. A few stewed apple slices or blueberries can add sweetness and nutrients. Bottom line, if the label says flavored, it usually means chemically enhanced. For better health and long-term energy, skip the syrupy fakes. Number 5. Fatty or flavored coffee creamers. It might sound unusual, but some people add coffee creamer to their oatmeal to make it rich, creamy, or sweet, especially flavored varieties like hazelnut, French vanilla, or mocha. But here's the truth. These creamers are often health hazards in disguise, especially for older adults. Most flavored creamers, both powdered and liquid, are made with hydrogenated oils, a source of trans fats, which are dangerous for heart health, high amounts of added sugar or corn syrup solids, artificial flavors and colors, chemical thickeners and stabilizers like carrageenan or mono, and diglycerides. These ingredients may increase your risk of high cholesterol and heart disease, cognitive decline, weight gain especially around the belly, blood sugar spikes, and insulin resistance. Plus, most creamers offer zero nutritional value. No vitamins, no fiber, and no real dairy. Better, safer alternatives. Try unsweetened almond, oat, or coconut milk for creaminess. Add a spoon of plain Greek yogurt or nut butter for richness and protein. Want it sweet? Use a touch of raw honey or mashed banana. Bottom line, coffee creamer belongs in coffee, not in your oatmeal. If you're 60 or older and care about heart, brain, and metabolic health, skip this shortcut. Number 6. Dried fruits with added sugar. Dried fruits like raisins, cranberries, apricots, and dates might seem like a healthy addition to your oatmeal, and in their pure form, they can be. However, many store-bought dried fruits are heavily coated or soaked in added sugars or syrups to enhance their sweetness and shelf life. This makes them a hidden sugar bomb, which is a big concern for older adults. Why added sugar in dried fruits is a problem. Blood sugar spikes. Added sugars can cause your blood glucose to rise rapidly, which is especially risky if you have diabetes or prediabetes. Weight gain. Sugary dried fruits are calorie-dense with little fiber benefit once dried and coated, contributing to unwanted weight gain. Dental health. Sticky, sugary dried fruits cling to teeth, increasing the risk of cavities. Inflammation. Excess sugar promotes chronic inflammation, which is linked to heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. How to choose dried fruits wisely. Look for packages labeled unsweetened or no added sugar. Choose brands that list only the fruit itself as the ingredient. Consider buying dried fruits from bulk bins and smell/taste test for sweetness that seems natural. If you want sweetness, add a small portion of fresh fruit, like berries or sliced banana, instead. Better alternatives to sugar-coated dried fruits. Fresh fruits, which provide hydration, fiber, and natural sweetness. Fresh or frozen berries, which add antioxidants and fiber. Nuts or seeds for added texture and healthy fats. Final thoughts. Oatmeal is a wonderfully nutritious and versatile food, especially beneficial for older adults due to its heart-healthy fiber and sustained energy release. However, the health benefits of oatmeal can be easily overshadowed by common additives that sneak in excess sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients. Being mindful of what you add to your oatmeal, whether it's sweeteners, dried fruits, flavorings, or toppings, can make a significant difference in maintaining your overall health. Choosing natural, whole food additions like fresh fruits, nuts, and seeds not only enhances flavor, but also supports stable blood sugar, heart health, and digestive wellness. Remember, small changes in your daily eating habits add up over time. By paying attention to ingredient labels and avoiding additives that may pose health risks, you're taking an important step toward better long-term well-being. Enjoy your oatmeal as a wholesome, comforting meal that fuels your body and supports your health goals every day. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.